Hello, friends. Welcome to the LFT Show podcast. Yep, we have a new podcast for today. It's going pretty good today. I have a lot of stuff to talk about. And that's really amazing. I'm just going to start out with a very short podcast. There's no guest today, so you won't be worrying about whether someone hears or not in this podcast. So, I wanted to do a movie review specifically on The Truman Show. I recently watched this show, recently at my house on Netflix and stuff, and the show was pretty decent. It was basically about this dude played by Jim Carrey, and it's almost like this paradox that this dude lived in this fake set, this TV set, for his entire life without realizing it. Like, he lived in this entire mini world in a set and you didn't even know that, like, it was all fake. And it's very mind-blowing to, like, think that someone can be raised like that. And many asked how. Well, in the story, the boy, who would later become Truman, was supposedly adopted and put into the set, and for the rest of his 40 years he's been filmed, and he didn't even know anyone else existed except the people in his own home. I mean, it's really crazy to even think about that. Like, it's like everyone he knew was an actor inside this set world, and he didn't know anything existed outside of the city he lived in, which was this big set in the Universal parking area, like the big Universal set. He didn't know anything else existed until he didn't know anything else existed until he found out strange signs like a chandelier or like a light record. Oh, gosh, what's wrong with me today? I'm just like up and down, left and right. It was only until he found like certain stuff like glass fall from the sky. He found like an opening in the sky, which does not happen in a real reality. So and then eventually he leaves that world and he figures out the truth for himself. So what I believe the message of this story is that we could live in a simulated reality. Someone beyond us, like God, could maybe control a simulated reality that we do not know. Maybe everything we've ever known, the world we live in, is just a simulated computer reality. It's being filmed right now. What if everything around us is a set? Everything around us. All the sky is this part of a set. Like, there's glass above the sky. Like, there's like cameras up in the sky being like covered by like, or maybe the moon's a projection, or maybe everything we know is just simulated from like on a large set by a being controlling all of us, which is God, or just the vastness of humanity. Just like, there's someone up there, God, who is simulating our reality. Like, we could be living in a simulation right now, and it's crazy to think about. I mean, it's super crazy to even imagine that we could live in a simulated world that is just, we're like a set. We're actors. We're just in this world, just here for no reason and no purpose. But I mean, it's a possibility, but we'd have to find that out for ourselves in the future, whether we are a reality or a simulation. Okay, so that's the podcast for today. I really enjoyed talking to everyone about this thing, the movie, The Truman Show, the simulated reality, everything, projections, all that shit and stuff. And I really enjoy it, and I hope everyone enjoys a great day, and thank you for listening to the LFT podcast, or Luke Fuller Talks show. Thank you for joining us, and see you later.